comfortable, close your eyes. Take a deep, long and full breath through your nose, filling up your chest and belly, and then let the air all out slowly and gently. Continue breathing deeply and slowly as you bring up in your mind's eye someone or something you're grateful to or for. Breathe and appreciate. In your imagination, see the person or thing in front of you and fill yourself up with feelings of gratitude and appreciation.
Fantastic. There aren't many opportunities you can get just to sit and be. It's times like this that you can relax and be one with your breath and your thoughts.
Good morning, everyone. So this week we've been talking about perseverance, the art of never giving up, keeping on going. Athletes train for years before they're ready to compete, and musicians spend hours every day practicing their instrument before they've really mastered it. How would you rate yourselves out of a scale of 1 to 10 at perseverance? Show me on your fingers now, 1 to 10, how would you rate your level of perseverance?
I took this picture about 3 weeks ago. We went across a field to find a tree called the lightning tree. We'd heard that during a storm, lightning had struck a tree. It's the tree on the left of the screen that was struck by lightning. I actually took the picture because of the beautiful rainbows. Rainbows remind me that storms don't last forever. In fact, the greater the storm, the brighter the rainbow. And I think that's true when we're going through difficult times, or if we're working on something and we're finding that hard. Knowing that it doesn't last forever, and that when we get through it, when we finally achieve it, it'll be amazing. Here is a story about resilience called The Hugging Tree.
The Hugging Tree, a story about resilience by Jill Niemark, illustrated by Nicole Wong. On a bleak and lonely rock by a vast and mighty sea grew a lonely little tree where no tree should ever be. How she got there no one knew. She sprouted stems and little leaves as any tiny seed will do. There's hardly any dirt for me, no forest breeze, no birds, no bees, but I will do the best I can to make this rock my home. Her tiny roots pushed night and day, and bit by bit the rock gave way. A smidge, an inch, a foot, then 2. She grew and grew and grew and grew. The ocean hugged the rocky shore. I like you near me, little tree. Let's keep each other company. Soft gold sunbeams kissed her crown, warm as honey pouring down. At night she raised her branches high to greet the moon up in the sky. I wax and wane, I ebb and flow, I cycle through from full to thin, and when I'm done I start again. That's how life is, you know. One summer noon a pair of loons landed on her canopy. A pretty tree, a sparkling sea. Shall we make this place our home and raise our baby chicks right here? The little tree warmed up with pride. She spread her branches high and wide. I'll be your home, she replied. And can you tell me if you've seen the forest where my family grew? We've built our nest in trees like you, quite far from here, and so you blew many nights and many days. You flew on wind just like we do. They built their nest they laid their eggs, and soon 2 baby chicks were born. Summer passed, autumn too. The little tree turned red and gold. Then winter came with howling winds and cutting cold that broke her boughs. The loons flew south, the sea all ice, the rock all snow. The moon was lost in thunderclouds. Mighty cliff, hold me tight, don't let me blow away. Little tree, with all my might, I'll hold you close night and day. Storms will come and storms will go. At last the sun melted the snow. But now the tree could not grow. The storm had torn her roots. The moon gazed down and softly said, "Sometimes we lose our way, but with some help we start again. That's how life is, you know." And soon a boy came running by, skipping stones into the sea. When he saw the little tree, he stopped and stared. He touched the tiny leaves. He felt the ragged roots. He shook his head and said, "I can bring just what you need. I can help you, little tree." A tree can't hug a boy. It has no hands or arms, but it can hug you with its heart, and that is just as deep and warm. Every day the boy came back, carrying a full backpack. From the pack he took a tin and poured out rich brown earth. He packed the roots and tucked them in. He planted flowers round the tree and made a path for all to see. Now everyone will know that even on a granite cliff a little tree can grow. And then he went to sleep and dreamed of things that boys dream of. Now every day new people stop to rest beneath the little tree and dream the things we all dream of: to love, to share, to give, to dare, to grow just where we are, and to this very day they come. For on a splendid sunny rock, by a warm and bright blue sea, a great big hugging tree grows, just where she was meant to be. And that's the story of the hugging tree. I hope you enjoyed it.
Let's share a prayer together. If you'd like this prayer to be your prayer, it's amen at the end. You're welcome to look at the candle flame, or you can put your hands and your eyes together if that helps you to reflect. Lord, help us through the difficult times. Remind us to stay positive and to be strong, and listen to our prayers when we ask. Amen.
Our Bible verse of choice at school, Matthew 21:22, is all about perseverance and resilience. Believe and you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. So stay positive, put what you want out there in the universe, ask God for it. Work hard, stay positive, and you will achieve. Today, there's going to be things that you're going to find tricky. You'll find something today difficult. But that's good, because only things that are worthwhile need persevering at. Now that could be reading, it could be writing, it could be something in maths. You might be doing art and you find that tricky, or PE. Children, my question to you is, if you do find it tricky, what are you going to do? Now's a good chance to pause the video and talk to your teacher and each other about what you're going to do if you find something tricky. That concludes our collective worship for today. Remember, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And I'll see you around school.